Have you been struggling with getting clients for your business, irrespective of whether you are a freelancer, a digital marketer, an affiliate marketer, or whatsoever business you are doing online? You have spent a lot of money on ads. At the end of the day, the more you spend, the more you see that you are losing more money than actually making money. By the end of this video, you will learn some of the key things that you are missing out that you really need to adjust. See, these things are not luck. They are proven templates that have proven to work. I have personally used them myself. I've shown you guys my dashboard severally. So let's go in depth in detail to break these things down for you. So whether you are building your online business or whatsoever aspect you are thinking of, let me show you some key things that you need to be aware of. See, selling digital product or physical product online can be very challenging if you don't understand how these things work, even as a freelancer. This is why some of you go to create account on freelancing platform, you go to relax, and let me tell you, at the end of the day, you become frustrated, you abandon those accounts. I have been in that shoe before until I did what I'm going to be showing you guys. I told you guys my story before about my experience with Mr. Beast. Go and Google Mr. Beast. You will see him. He's one of the top YouTuber all over the world. That tells you the power of what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. Now, this framework is designed for anyone who is a beginner. You want to make money online. You don't know where to start from. I'm going to be showing you the most important skills that you need. You are a freelancer. You have tried it. It doesn't work. This one will work now. 100%. Unless you don't pay attention to what I'm going to be showing you. You are an affiliate marketer. You say affiliate marketing is a scam. Don't worry. When you finish watching this video, go and implement it. You will come back and thank me. This video, you are not paying. I'm going to be improving on the resources, adding more value to it as time goes on. What exactly do you really need to know? The key thing you need to know is how to sell. Yes, there are steps to selling anything as a business person. Selling anything does not mean only a product or a service. You who want to get customer for your product, or you want to get customer to patronize you as a freelancer, you must learn how to sell yourself. Let me play this particular video for you to watch. Watch this video. Mombali nanga kasongo mbona we songa libala oh yeah. You do for me? Mommy, can you see the look on the lady's face? She's passing a message. Watch. She opened her mouth. She's jacking him on the shirt. You can see, he must feed her. Let's pause here. I'm going to repeat this video and I'm going to break it down step by step from the beginning. But let me explain some things. You get to appreciate the entire concept of selling by the end of this video. So there are few steps that are very, very important in selling anything on this earth surface. Even to sell yourself. Selling yourself matters a lot, because if you have the ability to sell yourself, that means you can sell anything on this earth surface. Trust me. This is why you've heard cases of people selling things to people and only for them to get to realize that that thing is a scam. I have been to a place where my friend told me that if I want to buy anything from that place, what I should do is I should carry that clothes out so that I don't get scammed. So what exactly do you really need to be aware of when it comes to selling anything? First, you need to create awareness about that particular thing you want to sell. Yes, awareness matters a lot. And in creating this awareness, this can be in form of running ads, content creation. This content creation that you are seeing, posting on social media platform, sending people DM, and even emails, sharing posts or whatsoever you call it, articles or whatsoever. All these things are creating awareness. This awareness can be with the aim of creating. This awareness can be for the purpose of letting people know of the problem or of the solution that you have. The problem they are facing or the solution that they have. Because trust me, nobody will buy a product if they don't have a problem. So even that person that is telling you he doesn't have money, there's a reason why he is telling you that he doesn't have money yet. By the time he faces that problem, I'm telling you, he is going to bring out his money to even beg you. I'm speaking from experience. I've watched people do shakara for me before. Later, they come back begging me to give me their money. That is exactly what it is. Then you will now give them an offer, which is either the service that you are offering or the product that you are offering, be it physical or digital. And then to build trust, you need to create the bandwagon effect. What is a bandwagon effect? People want to be sure that other people are buying that particular product. It is not a scam. Then you create a sense of urgency by giving them a date. This can be in form of a date that this offer will end, or it's you give them something that will trigger them to buy it very fast. Maybe the price will go up. So to achieve this, there is one powerful thing you need to be aware of. You need to learn how to paint a mental picture of that thing. One, either the product you are trying to sell to them, the service that you are trying to sell to them, or whatever you are trying to sell to them. And how do you do that? See, people don't just spend money because they have money to spend. There are things that make them spend money. One, their desires. Now, you are watching this video, you have a desire. What is that desire? You want to make money online, or you want to make money, or you want to improve your business, or you want to begin to get clients. That is a desire. That means you want transformation. That thing that is not working, you want it to start working. That is moving from point A to point B. So that invariably means that if this was a solution I put up and I'm selling to you, you would have gladly paid money to get it. That means I would have made money selling the solution to you, which is exactly what you are watching. So the same thing is applicable in anything you see, both online and offline. The second thing is you need to be aware that there are people that will never spend their money unless they have a problem. Take for example, especially when somebody is sick. That thing must be paining him. That is why he goes to the hospital. He go and spend money because he's looking for what? A solution. He has a problem and he wants somebody to help him solve the problem. And then there is urgency. Yes, something happened and I was somewhere and all of a sudden everybody started panicking. Yes, they are trying to look for who will help them solve that particular problem. Most people will not take action if there is no urgency in it. Something that we used to underrate before, all of a sudden everybody is pushing for it. So that tells you that these are the key things that trigger any human being to buy. And it all falls under painting a proper mental picture. That means painting a mental picture of, now you want to buy a car, you don't have the money. Now painting a mental picture that if you start this business, after a while you make the money that you'll be able to buy a car and your life will become better. That is the aspect of desire. This one now, he has the money, he wants to just buy a car. Now by the time you tell him that if he gives you this money, you will give him that car, that is a desire. Now, solving a problem. Now, for people who come online, they want to make money, they want to solve a problem or financial problem. That means they want to solve financial problem for themselves. That means they want to learn something. That means offering a skill to them, you can actually make money by helping them learn that particular skill. And the skill is not enough. Making them know how to get customers is another big problem. So all these things are things that will make people spend money. So those are the key things. The desire, they want to transform. You want to convert your raw material into finished product. You want to take your clothes to a tailor. You want the tailor to sew it for you. That is transformation. You want to start living a big life. That is transformation. You want your teeth to be very white. That is transformation. You want to be applying makeup. You want to look beautiful as a lady. That is transformation. You have teeth problem. That is a problem. You want healing. That means you want a solution. You are not sick. You are sick. You want to be healed. You are going to the hospital. That means you have a problem. You want to travel from point A to point B. That is a problem. All these things. So this concept is usually being practiced mostly by women. That is why you see women are constantly applying makeup. Yes, they want to fit themselves into a mental picture of what the man is expecting. This is why you see scammers succeed online. They don't succeed because they are just doing things anyhow. They understand these things. So they understand these key triggers that makes people spend money. That is why sometimes you see somebody giving you an offer online, everything, but it's when you pay the money that you begin to realize that it's a scam because you are not paying attention. So let's go back to that video now that I played earlier so that I get to understand certain things. I'm going to be playing this video and I'm going to be explaining. This lady is sitting on her own. Now at this level, she's enjoying herself. There is no problem at this first stage, but a problem will come. Let's see what exactly is going to be this problem.
Hey!
This guy appears from nowhere. Now he comes and sat very close to her. What is he doing? He is positioning himself. That is like creating an account on social media now, or sending DM to people. Let's go further now for you to get to see. Now he did this, he raised hand, he's trying to get her attention. That is why getting attention is very, very important in sales, in any form of sales or getting clients. Let's go further. At that first point, she didn't pay attention. Now that she saw meat, she's paying attention to what he's doing now. Now he finally grabbed her attention. This is where we talk about creating more awareness. We will talk about lead nurturing. You have heard of it before. Let's go further now. You can see she's actually looking at the meat now. She's beginning to develop interest. So you can now see now she's fully into it and looking at the guy very well. That is how marketing and sales is going. Let's go further. Now she's trying to resist the temptation, but watch. The temptation keeps getting higher. So that is how this psychology of sales work, where you lure customers. She's trying to avoid it, but the more she avoids, you can see now this is at this level, he's giving her a lead. Now he gave her a lead, like he's trying to give her the meat. She's just having a smell of it and a taste of it, which trigger her appetite for that product. Now he's going to take it away from her. Watch what will happen. He ate it. He ate it. She couldn't believe it. So this is how you give your client lead. I didn't ask you to look for trouble. Now she cannot resist the temptation. Now she is holding him. At this level, whatsoever he offer her, she'll be willing to take. So that is how you nurture your lead into buying from you. You can see how he's going. Just watch. Now she cannot resist the offer. You can see. Now he's giving her the more the offer now. Now she's into it fully. Just watch what will happen. You can see. So you can see now. The temptation is so high now she cannot resist it. You can see. That is another fire action now. You will now see now it will get to a point that it will almost become a fight. So that is how some of us play this game, to a point that you will see the person that is doing us younger at first will be begging us to sell this same product to him. Watch. Now at this level, she held him and he can no longer leave that place. Now, in this case, this lady is your customer and you are the product owner. Now he came, he positioned himself, he got her attention, and he lured her by showing her a piece of the meat in the mouth. And then he gave her the offer of even trying to eat the meat. She couldn't eat the meat, which is lead nurturing. Now he's trying to walk away. She is now the one holding on to him to give her the meat. So that is the entire concept of sales and marketing. I believe you learned something very interesting in this video. So that is how these games have been played. Now let's go back to the material. Now I'm going to make this material available. It's going to be free. You get to see some more things. Actually, digital marketing, this is an aspect of digital marketing that you need to learn. Don't say it's only for people who want to sell. You need to learn how to sell like a pro. Know the ins and out of what you are selling. That is where some people fail when it comes to affiliate marketing. It's not just about the product. Product design is one stage. Now, understand the ideal buyer. Not everybody that you see on the internet space is your buyer. You need to make the caption of your video or your content from the beginning should let people know exactly who you are targeting as a buyer. Whether you want to use image or video or text, so that you don't attract people that will not end up buying. I've done that a couple of times and I've seen how it works. It's better you have 100 views on targeted people that are willing to buy than 1 million views on people that are not going to buy your product. So you need to be very, very smart about it. You need to be very calculative. This is why analyzing these things are very, very important. Now, to really get those that are serious, this is where we talk about giving them offer. That is just like that meat that he tried to show her in the mouth. She just have a feel of it, but she couldn't get the full stuff into her mouth. She has eaten the meat mentally. He has painted a mental picture of how sweet the meat is in her brain. That is why I say mental picture of that thing matters a lot. Now, by the time he does that, We talk about bonus, we talk about guarantee. Now she's sure that she will be able to get the meat, and now he created a scarcity by trying to walk away. And now the outcome is she's trying to hold on to him to give her the meat. Now when we go further now, then you now begin to talk about master the art of storytelling. What are these storytelling? You talk about the product, you talk about the solution, you talk about how you help people solve the problem, you talk about people's testimonial, the people you've helped before in solving the problem, and how they were able to get a better result, because a lot of people are scared of scam on the internet space. So by doing those things, you get to see how people will begin to build confidence in you. Then this is the entire structure of the entire process. You talk about the problem, the struggle they are paying, they are facing, then the discoverable solution that you got, and then the result that you are giving them. That means this is a complete journey of transformation. People want to be transformed from problem to their desired result, which is this very point. Then building trust, where we talk about testimonials, screenshot, case studies, and a host of other things. That is why you see some people will tell you story of how they help a customer solve a particular problem, especially those who are into all this traveling from one country to another. You see them talk about these things a lot on their social media platform. The essence of it is to tell you, let them know that they are actually into business and that this thing they are doing is real, it's not just a scam. Then proof of helping people to reciprocity by allowing people to ask you questions. Yes, I've done that a lot. Sometimes I ask my people who contact me for a product, I ask them their problem, what exactly they are facing. By so doing, then I try to package this product that I'm trying to sell to them in a way that will make them convinced that yes, this thing they are getting is not going to be just some random stuff. Then by the time I give it to them, I also follow them up to see that they get that result. That is why people fail in affiliate marketing. Yes, you are just promoting a product, you are not willing to guide the person who is buying it into solving that problem. One person that you sell to, I'm telling you the truth, that person will even bring 7 more customers for you. That is how powerful it is. So you need to learn that. Then scarcity. How many spots are left? By the end of this month, the price of this thing will go up. In the next 3 days, if you don't buy this, by the end of the date is already here. If you don't buy, you miss out. So all this is you give discount. This is what we talk about upselling. You can attach bundles and tell them, okay, if you buy this, you get this for free. All those things are all strategies that are being used in selling any product online. That's how you have packaging. Then communicate, not just use random language paragraph. You need to be very clear when you are giving this information and make it very, very simple in a language that they understand. And then the one objection that they keep handling is, will this work for me? Now that I'm a beginner, will it work? How fast will it work? All these questions you need to let them know. Okay, by the time you get this, I'm going to guide you step by step. By the next 3 days, this is the result you should start seeing. Even if it will take them 1 year, better let them know. Because one lady I really admired on this internet space was a lady that talks about makeup kit. She will give you all the necessary makeup tips, tell you all the products and the side effect, how long it will take you to get each result. Very powerful. Wow. I really admire that particular video, but the very day I came across it. So that is to tell you that some people really know these things very well, and even I too, I also implement it and I've seen it work. It works like magic, and you won't believe it how it works. You talk about CTA, click here to buy now, send me a DM, book your free consultation now, write I'm interested, write whatsoever, share this post. All these things are ways. Type interested, type all sort of things that after a video they will tell you to type affiliate, type whatsoever that you think of. So all these things are ways of triggering people to take action. Then to follow up like a pro, you need to set up a system. Yes, I do that a lot. I set up a system where by the time you try to buy, I send you an email, I send you another email again, I send you message on WhatsApp. So all those things, I give you some more videos to see so that you be convinced to buy that product. Then you send them reminders, still thinking about it, send them DMs, limited offer, personalized follow up. So the list is endless. So a simple sales script, that a template, you should need to understand hooks. So hooks are also very, very important. Sometimes the hook can be in form of very interesting action, talking about related problem, introducing your offer, chase quick win, add credibility, and give CTA. So I believe you learned something in this particular video. Just make sure you implement these things and follow it up. Selling on the internet space can be very, very interesting. This is the only skill that can turn you from a nobody to a millionaire. I'm speaking from experience. That's the bitter truth. I have sold product that have gone over ₦1 million already on the internet space several times, not once, and I can confidently tell you that it works. These things are not magic. These things are not luck. Just get the proper template like what I'm doing here. The one thing you need to be aware of is you need to master it, and for you to master it, that means you have to be serious about it. You have to be committed about it, irrespective of whether it is free or paid. And then you have to continuously repeat this process until you master it, until you continue to review it. This is why we have the concept of A/B testing. Not everything, there is a video you like so much that you post online, or an email that you send, that email might not really work the way you want. But with A/B testing, monitoring it, you review it, you get to see that it's going to work. So best see you in my next video. Thanks once again.